All right, we live. Are we live? We are. We are live. What is up, my goons and my goblins? I'm getting calls now. Oh my gosh. Guys, what is going on? I miss you guys, man. I haven't seen you guys in, I don't know, 2 days, 3 days. The consistency is falling off a cliff, and I apologize about that. And if my volume is way too high, I also apologize about that too. My tech guy is on a little vacation. Well, to be honest, he's not on vacation at all. I'm looking for another one because the original one we had, he's gone. The computer's almost done. I know I keep saying it. Every single episode that I've been recording, I keep saying it's coming, but it's coming. And until then, you're just going to get a square box of my ugly face down in the corner. We don't have to go into that. You already know and how I feel about that. We have a lot to talk about today, though, right, guys? A lot to talk about. What is going on with this Tether move? What's going on with this pump out of nowhere? You know what I'm saying? Coming. There's TA couldn't be more important right now in my eyes. All right, and especially in a market like this where trends are so important to understand. Nick, New York, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming in. Trends are so important to understand and realize. You know, especially in the crypto community, trends, they come and they go. They do not last forever. So you have to be able to jump on that trend while it lasts and then get off. It's just like, you know, the outside life. You know, I run a plethora of small businesses that are trendworthy, right? I used to sell jerseys when I was a young kid, right? Tether audit. We're going to talk about that in 1 second. Definitely, and it wasn't an audit, and that's why I want to clear a few things up. It was not by any means an audit, but they did look into it. So we'll go into that in a second, though. When I was a kid, I started my entrepreneurial journey by selling jerseys, right? NFL, NBA. I found out that in China, they can make these jerseys for $20 and send them up to the States for $30, and I could sell them for $50 to $60. That's where it began. And back then, X was very trendy for a little while, right? You rode that trend and you got off when it was over, and that's it. Miguel, Nikki, what's up, guys? Everybody, welcome, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. What time is it? It's 12 o'clock. I know I'm starting to become really flaky on the times, but you know what? From now on, I'm not going to tell you when I'm going to go live because, you know, I have a lot going on in my personal life. So if I say I'm going to be going live at 2, and you know what? It's funny, man. One of my new favorite crypto streamers, this guy, I'm going to go right to his page right now because I want you all to go check him out. Limber, what's going on, buddy? His name, you can go follow him on Twitter at LordRay23. He's hilarious, man. And he puts a great spin and perspective on crypto. His Twitter page, I mean, his YouTube page is Hype Down Crypto. Live. This is his one that he's using now, but his page that he will be using, I believe in a couple of weeks after the great ban is lifted, is going to be just regular Hype Down Crypto. And he actually called me out the other day. I commented on one of his pages and I said, hey, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, hey, man, hey, Mike, man, what's going on, Mike? He goes, dude, you said you were going live earlier, man, and you didn't. What happened? So, to knock, you know, to knock both out at once. What I'm trying to say is I can't. I'm gonna stop doing the times that I'm going live because half the time it doesn't work out the way I think it's going to. I end up getting a phone call and getting caught in a call and this and that. So that's that. But thank you for the shout out. You guys should all go watch this guy. He just makes crypto fun. He makes it fun to watch. And, you know, he's just not one of those guys who looks at charts and says, we're going this way and going that way, and we're going to be heading down. Blah, blah. Very entertaining guy. Go check him out. And hopefully we can do a collab in the future. I would love to, man. He really, really is a lot of fun. Moving on. let's look at the chat. Nisak, it's Kaysen. Kaysen, what's up, Kaysen? What's going on, man? I just had my graduation, and moving on to the 6th grade. Everybody, let's give a congratulations to Kaysen going on to the 6th grade. What's up, buddy? Congratulations on graduation, man. Nothing is more important than school, and I want to make that very clear. Stay in school. Education is key, and you will find that out in the future. And I want everybody in the chat to give Kaysen a very big congratulations. That is I wish I knew the importance of school when I was your age, Kaysen, because I would have taken it a lot more serious. And had I done that, I may have been a little bit more, more successful than I am now. All right, so let's move on and let's talk about some of this news that's coming out today about the FSS, Tether, and why that may have manipulated the price of Bitcoin. All right, let's take a look at the chart first. This morning we were hovering and and I don't know if this trend line is legit. We get our 3 touches, we get our 1, 2, 3, the top resistance, we get our 1, 2, 3 bounce off, but I wasn't sure if this top was legit. But I guess we can call it now because we did get that bounce. So we're kind of trading right now in this upwards channel, and I believe this spike was due to the news coming out about Tether. So there's a couple of things that I think could have happened. Did Bitfinex, did Tether, did they realize that we were in a sinking ship about to go down, ready to fall out of this wedge? I mean, I don't think this is the case, but I mean, this is a perfect place to release an article, putting some good news out there in the market to get a little pump, to get us out of this really bearish situation. Perfect situation, perfect place. You know what I'm saying? So, let's talk a little bit about it, right? So the FSS is a law firm held by 3 former federal agents that are that were former FBI directors. Now, on June 1st, the FSS asked for the information on Tether's accounts. It wasn't an audit. They just asked to see their accounts. It turns out that they had 2 bank accounts. One had $1.9 billion in it, and the other one had $576 million, totaling $2.5 billion. Now, if we go look at Tether's circulating supply, it is $2.8 billion in circulating supply. Total supply is $2.8 billion, and their circulating supply is $2.6 billion. So we're about $1 billion off from what they put together, totaling both of their accounts combined. So both of their accounts combined came up to $2.5 billion, and we're about $1 billion off, and then we're about $4 billion off in total circulating supply. But does that mean that fees? I mean, how is Tether supposed to make money as a company? So I'm not mad at that. I think it's great news that's coming out, and it's very important to know that the FSS are not auditors. They didn't go and they didn't audit Tether. All right, they didn't audit Tether, but they did take a look into them. And they are stating that the FSS is confident that Tether is uncumberedly backing and comfortable in total cooperation that they are backed by the U.S. dollar. All right, I hacked that. I totally hacked that right there. But you guys can. I'm going to link this article down in the description. All right. So you guys can go take a look at it. Let's throw that link down there right now. Boom. All right. So there's a lot that they had to say, but all in all, it does have it obviously does have an effect on the price. And what better time to do it than when we were literally about to fall out of this wedge, falling on support, right? So we're Bitcoin's back. We've got some life. let's look at the close above it. And if we really zoom in real close right here, we got all the way up to 6,658, and the bears just pulled us right back down. And then blam, the news of Tether was released, and the bulls came running. All right, and now we bounced right off this resistance that we have here at 6,817, and let's see if we can get a close out of this upward channel. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is good news. I don't think that it's, and this is why TA, guys, is so important, man. You know, TA, listen, you couldn't have accounted for this. Yeah, I would have to say that, Nick. Tether is, they were investigated. Their card was pulled, and they came out on top. So look, Tether, Tether's faith is restored, in my opinion. And I've done a lot of research on it this morning, and that's why when I had said I was going live at 10, I ended up going live now because, of this. And guys, for starters, I want to read a couple of things as well. For starters, many have alleged that Bitfinex and the cryptocurrency exchange that shares common owners and managers with Tether uses USDT to artificially drive up the price of Bitcoin. An academic paper released last week supported this view, and the Commodity Futures Trading Commission reportedly subpoenaed Bitfinex and Tether back in December. Also, Tether USDT, which despite the lingering doubts generally trades around $1, has functioned as a substitute for the US dollar, as we all know. Traders use it to quickly move in and out of crypto, blah, blah, blah. We all know why we use Tether. And given USDT's importance to the cryptocurrency ecosystem, an independent confirmation that the coin is fact fully, it might, blah, 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 undermine the manipulation claims. This is all bullshit. It all comes down to this. Tether's card was pulled, and they came on top. All right. So if you guys have any other questions, throw them down in the chat box. But for right now, I think we can move on from that topic. That's something that is very huge news. They have two bank accounts. Both bank accounts were not investigated. They were looked into. One had 1.9 billion. The other had 576 million, totaling 2.5 billion Tether, and their circulating supply is 2.6. There's a billion off. Now, if you really want to start going into where is that billion, or go ahead, go do what you got to do. But a company's got to make money somewhere, and obviously that has been accounted for. Hold on one second. Give me one. Oh shit! I'm about to knock something over now. I'm just, I'm squirting my Afrin. I just didn't want to do it on the screen because it looked weird. My allergies are terrible, man. So, anyway, guys, do I think that this is going to take us out of the bear market? No. I think we're going to continue trading inside this channel, and I think we are still, this is positive maybe for the next couple days. For the next couple of days, we may see an influx of volume come into some altcoins that you may be able to make a few swing trade plays on and profit a couple bucks on. But it's nothing that I would start, putting all my attention into right now. It's just news that came out that was spread, and I would not get too excited at this point. All right, moving on. Let's talk about Pundi-X. Now, guys, you know how high I am, right, on Pundi-X, on how big I am on Pundi-X. All right, and for those of you who don't know, let's just take a look at the coin. And I'm probably, guys, let me know if I'm annoying you guys with this. Put down in the comment section, guys. Mike, I'm sick of seeing Pundi-X. Shut up about it. Look at it, it's up 17% today, obviously, and we will find out why. So Pundi-X is basically a project that allows you to buy crypto everywhere and anywhere. Okay, if you want to go buy a cup of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts, all right. Wish I got them before. Yeah, listen. I've been telling you guys for the last, I don't know, month. Pundi-X is huge, and I was telling you guys about IDEX, right? And I want to talk about something else too. That little prick Bitcoin Fund manager. I was all on board with that guy until he scammed that little prick. I'm going to talk about him. I'm going to get to him in a minute. He's going to get me all wound up. So Pundi-X is basically a product that can be used in any store, and you can purchase in cryptocurrency, and you can also buy cryptocurrency with this Pundi-X product. Okay? Now, it was in the race on being listed to Binance. Binance just announced 13 hours ago that Binance lists community coin round 7 winner Pundi-X. So now there is a new listing on Binance. And what is it? That's right, Pundi-X. I couldn't be more happy to see that, honestly, because I have a shitload of them. I have a lot of them. And I've been trying to tell all my viewers, I've been trying to tell all my friends, Jacob, I hope you're watching, I even bought my brother 30,000 of them because I think this project is going, and guys, listen, I know I probably sound like I'm shilling right now, and I probably sound like such a douchebag shilling. I'm not shilling it. It's just a project that I think is going to do cool things. That's all right? And I'm pumped to see that it's starting to get recognition and that it's getting listed on major exchanges. Getting listed on Binance is huge, and especially really being listed nowhere before that. Let's look at the markets it was listed at before it was listed at Binance. All right, and I want to point something out real quick. Coinbean, that's what I'm going to talk about, you little prick Bitcoin Fund manager. It wasn't listed on any of these about 3 weeks ago. The only markets you could get Pundi-X on was IDEX and TIDEX, and I think CoinNest. A lot of these are all new, but Binance will be on here soon. So awesome, guys. Very happy to see that. And do I think it's a good idea to go on TIDEX or IDEX right now and get Pundi-X and grab some? I would wait. You know what? I don't know, man. I don't want to tell you what to do, but considering that it's not listed on Binance yet, it might not be a bad idea to throw whatever you can afford into it. You know what I mean? For number one rule of crypto is never put what you are not willing to lose into the market, right? So with this, I would say do not put anything that you're willing to lose. Scott Bischoff says, so will it pull back once on Binance? That's the thing. It could do one or two things, Scott. It could go to the moon with those Lambos up there, man, or it could just shit the bed. Because I've seen projects get thrown on Binance and shit the bed. But I don't think it's going to. I think it's going to stabilize pretty well on Binance. I don't think it's going to do what Bitcoin did. And I don't know, what did it go up, 80% or something crazy? I don't think it's going to do anything like that. But I do think that it's going to go from a 1 cent to at least a 2 cent coin. Maybe 2.5, maybe 3. I don't think it's so listen, it's a situation where I would just kind of sit back and wait to see what happens. All right, that's what I would have to say with that. Let's move on to the next one, and I want to talk about that little prick. All right, Bitcoin Now listen, I'm probably going to get hacked I'm probably, something fucking crazy is probably gonna happen to where I'm gonna get hacked and lose everything I have. Because from what I understand, this guy has a lot of connections, from what it seems like anyway. A couple weeks ago, now he has this, let's pull up his page. Bitcoin-signals.org, right? And he has this group here where you can be a paid member and you get call outs based on, now listen, he has made very good calls. I'll give him that. He called Zilliqa, and I've actually made a lot of money on his calls. But there's one major thing that he did recently that really grinded my gears, that really just pissed me off. He was really hinting and talking about this coin that's going to 100x itself in the next Bitcoin-funds-manager. All right. And he was teasing this coin, saying this coin is going to 800 times itself. I got a secret coin, urgent, 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 blah, blah, blah. He probably took it down because, fuck, and he did. He did take it down. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. He came out a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I think he took it down, little bastard. He said, listen, here's the next coin that's going to 800 times itself this year. And I'm going to give you a hint. The middle letter is A. And he left us hanging for like a day, right? I'm going to tell you guys in 24 hours. Make sure you get secured with Proton email. I know, right? So the next day he came out and he said that the project was PAL. And let's take a look at that project, right? And he said, guys, go get PAL, but the only place you can get it is on Coinbean. Don't get it anywhere else. All right? Now, that kind of like sketched me out a little bit, because when I went to go look at Policy Pal Network, I went to go look at it, and right away I looked at the markets, and I noticed that it was on IDEX as well as Coinbean, but he was telling us all to only get it on Coinbean. Don't go on any other of these exchanges. Just get it on Coinbean. Now I go, okay, cool. Let's go over to Coinbean and let's grab some. So I go over to Coinbean, I grab some like a dummy. First thing I notice, right? Look at this. Not secure. So I said, okay, well, that's fucking sketchy. What did I do? I said, whatever. And I'm sorry, I'm swearing so much. Guys, honestly, I shouldn't be swearing, and I do apologize about that. I just, when I get worked up, I tend to cuss. All right? It says not secure. So what do? Like a dummy. I'm like, oh, whatever. I'll throw 300 bucks in and we'll see what happens. So I did all this razz and jazz, and I got it. And guess what? About a week later, Coinbean was hacked. I don't really feel like going through, listen, I don't feel like going through all this stuff. I'll post it in the link below. But the bottom line is that Coinbean was hacked. All right. Now, why would you tell all of your, and they're not even paid subscribers. These are the people who are in his Telegram that are free. They're part of the free Telegram. It just, I don't know. So I ended up losing $300 because I got locked out of my account. And was that his intention? I don't know. but it's it's very coincidental that he was saying the only way to get this particular coin was to go on to Coinbean when it was on IDEX. And IDEX is a trusted platform that I've done a lot of trading off of, and that I've made a lot of money from. And anybody who wants to learn about IDEX, seriously, jump into our Discord, and I'll walk you through it, because IDEX can seriously make you a lot of money very quickly with a low amount of money. And I mean that. And I'm not just saying that to shill the project. And guys, I'm the last guy that I hate trading shit coins, I really do. But, you know, to support my family and to do what I got to do to make money, as long as it's not illegal, then I don't mind doing it. And trading shit coins is not illegal. You know what I mean? So I trade them just to make money. So let's get away from the drama and let's look at the chart. You guys have any coins you want me to take a look at? Anything that you got? Anything big? I didn't listen to that little voice of mine. I know, and I heard the voice saying, "Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!" And I was just like swatting them away. I was swatting them away. To put any kind of oh, did I just go offline? I think I just went offline. No, I didn't. All right. In order to have any faith in BTC or put any orders in BTC, I would need to get a close above this resistance. And I'm freezing over here, man. I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Listen, you guys know what happened to my computer. Somebody that I shouldn't have trusted. I let mess with my computer, and ever since then it's been shit. So I can't wait to show you guys what it is, man. This computer is a beast, and my brother is putting it together for me. Once it is together and all put together, I guess I can announce it now. Me and Val, known as Val Coins on Twitter, we're going to be doing a show together twice a week. It's going to be, I'm not sure the days that we're going to do it on, but you know, we're going to have her beautiful. Not really much I can do until this computer comes in, guys. I just wanted to keep some kind of consistency up there for you guys to have. I appreciate all your support. You guys are honestly the best. I love seeing Kurt says, "Hey Mike, did you check out the weekly chart on BTC? It's early in the week, but we might get a weekly bullish engulfing candle. If it closes bullish engulfing, could we go for a run? Check it out." Let's check it out before we end the stream. And guys, am I healthy or am I sick right now? Because it looks like I'm sick. It's not showing me anything. All right, so wow, all right, Kurt, good call out, man, good call out. So, oh, on the weekly, sorry, did you say the weekly? Yeah, the weekly, sorry about that. Check out the weekly. So the weekly looks bullish. I would have to say it looks bullish. What do we have? What day is it today? Wednesday. We have 4 days. If we can get a close, all right, if we can get up to the 71, 72 area and at least get a touch off this 15 EMA by the end of this candle, by the end of this weekly candle, we could be on... this could be the start of a small little reversal, but we are seeing a lot of green. But again, like you said, Kurt, it's too early to kind of tell. You know, you know, we're only a couple days into this weekly candle. We could get a huge drop today that could just completely change this entire picture. So why don't we do this? We'll take a look at it on Friday, and I think we'll have a little bit better idea on. But it does look interesting. I love seeing that on the weekly. Too bad it wasn't close enough to being. Too bad it wasn't, you know, Saturday right now, because I'd be happy to see that. But it's a little bit too early to kind of look at the weekly right now. We will definitely take a look at it on Friday, though. But guys, I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for everybody that is joined. Listen, again, guys, we're up to 160 subscribers, less than a month. Let's keep it going. I'm going to try to reach out. I'm going to try to do as many collabs as I can. I want to have fun with this. I don't want to, you know, again, I don't want to be another guy that just looks at charts and says, oh, we're going to be doing this. You know, there is a lot there is a lot that we have planned that cannot occur until the computer is built. And you guys are probably sick of hearing that, but it's true. And until that computer is built, we are going to have to continue doing this type of streaming. But, you know, I can't thank you guys enough for the support. Please like this video, share this video. That'd be great too. Share it on your Twitter, share it on your social media, and let's try to build this community so we could actually, you know, really have some fun in these live streams, guys. And we are going to be creating a new Discord in the next couple of days. I already do have one that is made. It's going to be myself's and Val's. So it's going to be a place where you guys can come in and talk with us anytime you want. Right now, I am affiliated with Bitmore Crypto. Come check me out over there. Come check me out at Dynamic Trading. And I'm kind of in and out right now. I'm in and out of all these communities, which is just great. But we do need a home base for what I'm trying to do, or what me and Val are trying to do, and that will be complete soon. And guys, a lot of stuff coming out in the next couple weeks that I can't wait to share with you guys. I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to come join and watch this video. And until the next one, be good, be safe, and make that money.